Hello Nerdfighteria, my name is Jess, I am 16 and I'm from the lovely land of Australia, which I can prove because with me I have my giant Australian flag that doubles as a cape. Okay, so today I'm here to present 26 facts that, while interesting, will not benefit your life in any way by knowing them. So number 1, 100 years from now Facebook will contain the accounts of around 500 million dead people. Number 2, men have nipples because in the embryo we are all female until the Y chromosome kicks in. Number 3, you see your nose at all times except your brain chooses to ignore it, except for now that I've pointed it out and you're kind of going cross-eyed seeing it. Number 4, the first man to survive going over Niagara Falls later died by slipping on an orange peel. Number 5, in 1974, a newscaster committed suicide during a live broadcast. Her last words were, "In keeping with Channel 40's policy of bringing you the latest in blood and guts, and in living colour, you are to see another first," and attempted suicide. 6. Every time you sneeze, your heart stops for a second. 7. Einstein never wore socks. Guess me and that old genius have that in common. 8. Ostriches' eyes are bigger than their brains. 9. The average left-handed person lives 7 years less than the average right-handed person, so I'm really sorry to my brother, who is left-handed. Number 10, all babies are colorblind at birth and later develop the ability to see color, which is why some people are colorblind because they do not develop the ability to see certain colors or any color at all. Number 11, the King of Hearts is the only king in a deck of cards without a mustache. Poor guy. Number 12, elephants are the only animal with 4 knees. Number 13, Donald Duck's middle name is Fauntleroy, so he's Donald Fauntleroy Duck. Just such a good middle name. Number 14, our eyes remain the same size from birth, but our nose and our ears continue to grow throughout our life. Number 15, the name Wendy was made up for the book Peter Pan by its author J.M. Barrie. Number 16, crocodiles from my lovely terrifying homeland of Australia cannot stick their tongue out. It is fixed to the bottom of their jaw. Number 17, Walt Disney, our beloved Walt Disney, was and probably still is, if that whole cryogenically frozen thing is true, and he appears in 50 years and probably dies because of how technologically advanced we are. Anyway, he was terrified of mice. Number 18, there are no clocks in Las Vegas casinos. Number 19, J.K. Rowling, the beloved J.K. Rowling. She wrote alternative endings for Harry Potter that included Voldemort reverting to a child and Ginny transfiguring herself into a bird. And I'm not sure how that fits in with the storyline, but if J.K. Rowling wrote it, it must be good, because it's J.K. Rowling we're talking about here. Ugh. Anyway, 20. The man that voiced Tigger in the cartoon Winnie the Pooh also invented the artificial heart. 21. When looking at something pleasing, our pupils dilate by around 45%. Number 22. 22, yeah. In Spanish-speaking countries, Colgate means go hang yourself. So if you're like me and you use the toothpaste brand Colgate, you know how much of a problem this could be when Colgate was trying to market their toothpaste to a Spanish-speaking country. They're like, "Hola, Colgate." And they're like, no. That is terrible. No. Number 23, hippo milk is pink, and if you were like me and you assumed that meant strawberry flavored, it doesn't. Real disappointment there, hippos. Number 24, a group of kangaroos is called a mob, which if you're like me, an Australian who enjoys puns, you're thinking that the people who named a group of kangaroos is missing out on a great opportunity, should have called them a kangaroo. Number 25, rats can distinguish between 2 languages that humans speak. So if there is a human talking about how much they hate mice in Spanish, and a human who is speaking about how scared he is of mice in Russian, then that rat can distinguish between the 2 languages, which is probably why a rat knows, rat, kill it, in every language. 26. This is a fact about Australia to end it all off. We had a Prime Minister called Harold Holt. It was before I was born, I think. Can't be too sure. Probably should know these things. Anyway, he liked to go scuba diving/swimming. One day he swam out into the ocean scuba diving and he never returned. He was presumed drowned. So, to commemorate our beloved Prime Minister and, ensure that his memory lived on for generations to come, we named a swimming pool after him. A swimming pool. After a Prime Minister that drowned. Way to be sensitive, Australia. Okay, so I'm hoping that my Australianness, g'day, will get me a few thumbs up and a few subscribers to 365 nerds. So if you love Australians, you know what to do. So DFTBA, Nerd Fight out.